this is a pretty decent draw for the U.S. This is a team that they can match up with tactically. Do you think they can pull it out, though?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think either of these next two rounds for Team USA are out of the realm of possibility. And now I think it's also important to state we're in knockout stage football. This is different type of betting. This is totally different lines, totally different numbers, totally different types of prop bets that you can see. The way, some people might bet to qualify for the next round. There's people betting in regular time as opposed to extra time. You could bet method of victory. There's so many different options that you could look at. For me, it's under 2.5. I don't think we've seen a lot of great goal scoring from both sides. I think we've said it time and time again. If there were two sides in this tournament that lacked the clinical goal scoring, it was these two. And now they face up, and under 2.5 isn't that bad. And again, knockout football, these matches are a lot tighter. You might not see teams take as many risks as they would on a final match day. But then again, there's goal scoring periods. Is there somewhere between the 75th and 90th minute? Do you see goals in that range? There's so many different things that you look at. But from a standard perspective, I go for Team USA here. If you like them to qualify, I think out of all the teams in all the matches in the round of 16, for the to qualify for the next round bet, Team USA has the best value. And they're around like plus 200. They're creeping around there. But the one I'm most comfortable with is under 2.5.
Yeah, I'm sitting in an interesting spot here because, we really talked about the bet on our preview show, and I ended up putting it through. I have the U.S. to be eliminated in the round of 16 right now. And the more and more I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna let it ride. Maybe I'll hedge a little bit. But I mean, my bet here is for away anytime goal. Because I think there are enough opportunities. There have been enough close opportunities, especially last game. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of goals, but I feel like he might be able to get on the score sheet. I'm kind of eyeing a 2-1 final score line. Don't ask me who has the 2 and who has the 1.
Okay.
But I really do think, I think it's going to be a really close game. So if you want to take, if you want to at least play for the push and take, US +1, it's not a bad idea. But these are two really evenly matched teams. We talk about both teams struggling to score coming in. The Netherlands has found it a lot more than the US, but you can't deny that the US, especially last game, just has looked better and better as the tournament has gone on, and they have created significantly more chances, at least giving them the opportunity to pull out a win there.
I mean, the worst half they played was just the second against Wales. I thought every other half of football they were playing very well. And on top of it, they were outperforming England, who were still considered by some to be a favorite to win this thing. And again, I think the midfield matches up so well with everyone else. And I think they match up well against the Dutch midfield. The only issue here is the Dutch have a fantastic defense. Are they able to create their chances and finish them? But this is all it takes. You're right about Tim Witt. Like he has been the one consistent player that gets close to goal, and whatever slim chance he has, whether he's offside or not, he's finishing those opportunities. And they're very difficult ones too, by the way. They're not like these easy type of finishes. The one that got called back against Iran was one of the better finishes of the tournament that got called back. I could see that happening, but I do agree overall spreads are something to look at as well. This is going to be a very tight game, but again, different when you bet in those 90 minutes. If you like USA in extra time, USA on penalties, right? So like this is just like a thought process of betting some of these underdogs. If you don't love them in regular time, if you don't think they have the goal scoring, some teams just drag games out. If they do have good conditioning, if their play style is conducive to getting to those penalties, and penalties are a crapshoot. Seriously, and also penalties are so fun to bet on because you could always bet on the next kick for a miss or a score. So those are just fun for people who don't or have any experience doing something like that. But I think this one's going to be close overall.